Hello everybody, welcome back. Right now we're at DEF CON 4 and trying to get ready for this race coming up here. We're going to Michigan at Gingerman Raceway in 11 days. So we are in, well, I'm in almost full-blown panic mode, trying to get this car done. So let me give you a quick walk around and show you where things are at. Okay, so engine is in, obviously. K-member is in, engine is in, those are all bolted up, headers are hanging on the engine. I finally got the transmission is fully bolted in, and I remembered the second time around to put the torque converter in. So the first install that was supposed to be a test fit for everything actually went really well, and then I totally forgot that there was no torque converter in the trans, so I had to drop it back out, put it back in, and that was kind of a pain in the ass. But anyway, it's in there. That's my fancy cross member I built to accommodate the non-stock transmission in there. And let's see here, torque arm that came with the car. I've got the rear suspension pretty much all in there. Most of it is not torqued down yet, as I obviously have to get it down on the ground. Come around the back side here. So I still have to get fluid in the diff, get the diff cover sealed up and bolted on, torque down the preload bolts for the main caps, torque down all the sway bar mounts and the shocks and the everything else back there. I have the fuel tank is back in the car. Okay, got all my obligatory labeling done. I know that will make you happy, Chris. And then of course, the new fuel pump does not come with a stock style pigtail or anything, so I have to splice that into my wiring harness. Let's see here. So get that hooked up. I have to run the plumbing for the fuel lines, run the plumbing for the brakes. I have to get all the accessories and everything on the engine. I have to run all the wiring in the car. I have to run the fire suppression system. Waiting on a couple parts so I can get the steering column put back in the car. Finish getting the brake pedal and the master cylinders mounted. I have to mount up the drive-by-wire throttle pedal. Get the dash panel in there for all my switches and my relays and fuse panel and a couple gauges I have. Get the ECU in there. Have to get the whole front suspension put together. I'm just waiting on freaking bushings for the upper A arms so I can do that. Those should hopefully be here on Monday. It's Sunday right now. And then once all that stuff gets done, I'm also waiting on the drive shaft. So that should hopefully be done in the beginning of this coming week here. Let's see here, in about 7 days I have an appointment for the alignment to get done. Yeah, so let's see, I already got the seat mount sorted out, so that's just a matter of bolting the seat and the mounts back in. What else? Man, as you can see, there's just a slew of things to do. Today Laura is going to go ahead and try to get some painting done while I work on, the critical things, so we can have some semblance of, a nice looking car, or at least have something that represents the team colors. And what else? God, I know there's a ton of stuff, but you kind of get the idea of where we're at. So we got lots to do and little time to do it. I think we're going to be okay. As I've said to some other people, the majority of this stuff is bolt-on, so there really isn't any more fabrication to do, aside from maybe making some mounting brackets for like the dash panel and or the shifter that's got to go in there. But yeah, I think we're going to be okay. It's going to be tight, but I think we're going to be okay. So stay tuned. You guys can watch the chaos continue to unfold, and hopefully we've got a kick-ass race car here in about 10 days. Thanks for watching, guys.